Welcome back to the Iran Protests Weekly Roundup. Another week has passed, and once again the streets of various cities in Iran were filled with the sound of people's protests. From retirees and workers to drivers and families of political prisoners, everyone came out to reclaim their plundered rights from the regime. Let's take a look at these protests and see what happened this week. In the past week, various cities across Iran witnessed the widespread presence of people, all demanding their rights with one voice. The streets of Tehran, Isfahan, Tabriz, Kermanshah, and other cities in Iran were filled with people who had come to reclaim their rights from the ruling thieves. In Shush, retirees chanted that they will only achieve their rights on the streets and stressed that neither the government nor the parliament cares about the nation. They once again showed that rights must be taken, and to achieve them, the streets must be filled with protest.
سال بازنشسته خالی تر از گذشته سال بازنشسته خالی تر از گذشته مرکب خیابون به دست میاد حقمون مرکب خیابون به دست میاد حقمون تا حق خود نگیریم از پا نمی نشینیم.
In Isfahan, retirees of the telecommunication company of Iran again took to the streets, chanting against regime institutions and the IRGC Cooperative Foundation, the economic arm of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, who are the main shareholders of TCI, saying they will reclaim their rights. They chanted, "No nation has seen such injustice. We have seen no justice, only heard lies." This gathering of TCI retirees in Isfahan took place while on the same Sunday, steel industry retirees also held a large protest march, stressing that the government is the enemy of retirees. Steel industry retirees in Tehran also gathered on the same day, voicing their protest against this injustice and the theft of their dues by regime agents. Kermanshah also witnessed a gathering of TCI retirees on Monday, April 14th, stressing that they won't rest until they get their rights. These retirees stated that regime institutions and the IRGC Cooperative Foundation are running the TCI, and that an end must be put to this systematic oppression and structural corruption. This week, contract workers employed by the Gachsaran oil and gas exploitation company also gathered and protested against their poor living and employment conditions. On Tuesday, April 15th, several families of political prisoners, coinciding with the 64th week of the No to Execution Tuesdays campaign held in 40 prisons across the country, held pictures of 9 political prisoners sentenced to death, demanding an immediate halt to these criminal execution sentences. On the same day, another group of families of political prisoners under death sentences gathered in Panzdahe Khordad Park in the city of Saqqez, holding placards that read, "Immediate annulment of execution sentences" and "No to execution." They also demanded an immediate stop to these criminal sentences issued by the mullah's regime's kangaroo courts. This week, the city of Ardakan in Yaz province also witnessed a gathering of hard-working drivers who have become unemployed due to oppressive laws imposed by regime agents. They no longer have cargo to transport and lack the means to provide even a minimum livelihood for their families, making their lives very difficult. This week, school bus drivers in Isfahan, candidates for the quality assessment exam in Tehran, and workers of the Iran Poplin Company in Rasht also held protest gatherings. This wraps this edition of Iran Protests Weekly. We hope that at the beginning of the new Persian year, we have been able to reflect the voice of the Iranian people's protests.
Follow the People's Mujahideen Organization of Iran on YouTube, Facebook, X, and our website.